her phone just to make sure. But we'll wait. But it says it's live right now for me.
All right. Well, just try it out for a little bit, see how it goes. And you can't add someone during the live. I thought you could.
See, that's what I thought you could too. But the only way it showed me as an option is when I set it up. I didn't like it made me. I guess you could join whenever you wanted, but when I tried to do it in the beginning, it wouldn't go live until you actually joined me.
Hmm. So if
Yeah.
I press the X on my screen here, that would probably end my part, but you would still be live, I would assume. Oh, what happened to you?
Hello.
No,
Oh,
type in
hello.
hello. I said, I meant type hello. She goes, hello.
Hello, Jay. Nice to hear you.
Oh, yeah, we should.
Hello. Morning.
Oh, there she is. Hi.
All right. So at least we see that works. Now it's just a matter of anybody wants to show up, which that's always hit or miss.
Yeah.
And
Oh.
but I figured, hey, we don't have nothing better to do. Um, the way the radar looks, I don't anticipate this letting up until sometime tomorrow morning.
Nah, I think we'll be by lunchtime. It'll be clear over here.
But that's crazy how. So basically, you have no power
No,
because of the. Is it a scheduled power? Is it because of the weather?
no, it's the weather, of course, and I don't know if it's the city of Talisay or if it's just the enclaves, the subdivision I'm in. Um, I had my wife call the guardhouse, and they said that they're working on it. And it sounded maybe like it's just this subdivision,
Hmm. I
but I
was
don't
thinking.
know.
I was thinking you guys had a generator.
No, we don't know.
Hmm.
But at least I do have a good phone signal here, and so I can get internet, which is something I couldn't get at my last house. I could not get a phone signal at the last place, so if I lost power there, I'm kind of screwed. But here, it's good signal still.
Well, yeah, you. I mean, you look very clear. Like everything's coming in clear. No lagging. No nothing.
Yeah.
Signal's good.
Oh, hello. Yes. You think I can see that with my eyesight?
Yeah. So at least now, with all the rain you've had, I don't. If you had any leaky roofs, I think you would have found out by now.
No leaks. No leaks. We put our video out last night talking about the leaks and stuff at our last place. So that's doing
I,
pretty good.
I actually started watching it. I didn't finish it yet, but
I did.
Shay did. Like when I was watching it, and she saw me watching it, and she was like, "Are Leah and Gary, are they live?" I said, "No, that's their video." But the quality of it looked like it could be live. Like it looked, the image it was like looked like it was in 4K.
Yeah, I noticed that too. I don't know what she did. I mean, she was just using her iPhone for that. I mean, she's got all these nice cameras and stuff, but she still uses the iPhone for doing an interview or chat.
Yeah, the quality looked really sharp and vibrant, and I was like, "Wow, looks like they shot that in 4K." But
Mm.
I, I
May,
don't know.
may I?
Ray.
Mm.
Go ahead.
I said, may I take this opportunity to welcome everybody?
Wait, what? Welcome, because you froze up. Actually, welcome everybody. What?
All both of
Uh
us.
oh. Why did it do that?
Signal.
Now I can't hear him.
His signal's slow.
At least we're practicing and eating with nobody here. Because I guess Gary counts as one and you count as one. I'm guessing. Maybe. Well, now I don't know if he just lost. He's gone because a signal and I have to send him another invite. I'm not sure. But there's nobody even on. That's another thing I noticed. Like, there's nobody like joining for live stream. Like nothing.
There's three people there.
Somebody's there. Whoever's there, if you can hear us good, just say hello. I did have my good friend Gary, who's has his own channel, American Christian in the Philippines, but I lost him. And this was our first time doing a joint live collaboration together. Ah, now Gary's back.
So when I went, could you hear
No,
me?
I put your voice went
Oh,
first, but I
good.
could see you and then you disappeared.
Okay, because I got my milk delivery coming.
Alright.
Hold on.
You had me
Sorry.
panicking, thinking the root caved in, you had water gushing in your house again. I shouldn't joke about that. It's not funny, but
No. Hold on, I gotta.
but if we don't really get anybody on here, I guess it's gonna be pointless.
Well, you never know. Give it 10 minutes and then if.
Yeah. Yes.
Do we have anybody outside you and me on here?
Well, that's true. What else would I be doing? If I wasn't talking to you, I'd be watching the video that you just dropped.
There you go. Wait a minute. Hold on. What's that?
Let's be patient for 10 minutes. Hey.
No, I'm just gonna put this over this, but I'm gonna try and get you more in this.
Honey, the milk people are here and I don't know where the milk bottles are.
All right.
The milk people are here and I don't know where the empty milk bottles are.
Hi, friendly Jay. Greetings, Matt.
Did Cheryl hide them
Hello,
from me?
Mr. Dave. Good
Where?
morning.
Good morning, handsome Mr. Dave.
Oh, you got Mr. Dave here?
Oh yeah,
I
but
can't
he
find
didn't.
him.
He didn't say he's only talking to Che. He said, "Hi, friendly Che. Greetings, ma'am." So he's saving the compliments for me and you for, I guess, later. At least Mr. Dave's here showing his support. Thank goodness. It's a lonely, rainy, typhoony day, Mr. Dave. But then again, he's in Jakarta, Indonesia. So, how's your weather, Mr. Dave?
Look at the view there. Gary.
Oh yeah, see, there you go. Yeah, see, the quality's still good while you're outside, Gary. I can see everything.
Aha, I think this is the milkman.
I'm milk delivery.
It is the milkman. All right.
What
I'm
did
gonna
you
just-
order? A life raft?
Yeah.
Milk.
Oh, your milk. That's right. That's right. So right now, where Gary's at, anybody who's on here, Gary's to my right. He has his own channel, American Christian in the Philippines. He's in Bacolod, Talisay, outside of Bacolod, but he's experiencing a brownout, rain, no electricity. Where we're at, we're fortunately lucky for now. We still have our electricity. And I guess the building here has somewhat of a generator.
Yeah.
Uh, so yeah, what better to do on a rainy, typhoony day than to try and have a live stream and see who shows up, see who's just as bored as we are, and talk about random various things that are going on. But if anybody's on here other than Mr. Dave, please say hello and where you're from. We greatly appreciate it. And the more people that show up, the better. It'll make this a lot more fun. So Mr. Dave said, "It's cloudy here, sir. I will go to Starbucks soon." Why do you gotta tease me like that? I could still potentially go to Starbucks maybe today, but I'm not walking out in this. And no,
Well, it's raining a lot.
yeah, it's pouring, it's dumping.
And it's windy.
Yeah. Well, Gary seems to think it's gonna blow over sooner
Yeah.
than what it might happen, but Gary's already teasing me too. He might be going to Starbucks just because he wants to go somewhere where he has electricity. So that's the milk delivery truck that they get their milk from.
Look.
Oh, thank goodness. Filipino Moments podcast. Thank you guys for being here. Amen to that. Look at all that milk. Yum. Gary's got his delivery.
5 bottle every Friday.
So every Friday they get
5 bottle.
how many pesos? You know?
I think that one is expensive one. I think 200 something.
Filipino Moment says, rain stopped here, about to go for a walk. I'm jealous, but thank you for being here. I'm bored. Che's bored. We're kind of like not trapped. Yes, we could go out and go explore out in the weather Typhoon, but I don't feel like getting wet. And I actually just took a shower. I'm not in the mood to get another one. But yeah, you know me and my joy for doing a lot of walking. I'm kind of sitting too much. I get antsy.
What's this thing?
Yeah, I think it's the same. It just a slight difference. Yeah, I don't think we need the light check.
I just tried.
I know because you like to be production in the movie production team or something like that. So yeah, so he gets. Is that all they get is milk?
Uh-huh.
I didn't know. Now that's pasteurized, not raw.
Yeah, it's not wrong.
So Filipino Moments, how is everybody doing? Aside from the fact that you're about to go for a walk, which I'm, again, very jealous. Yeah, I mean, it's been steadily raining here. It hasn't let up for a while. And from a lot of the videos, well, that Che showed me, there's also there that goes the hearts.
It's mine. Look.
Yeah, that's you. Yeah, a lot of the videos that people locally posted on Facebook, there's a lot of flooding. And I don't know, something looked like a power line pole fell over, and I don't know exactly what that was at though. But
It's supposed to be the line of electricity.
yeah, it's the power line.
Mm-hmm, the power line.
Well, at least you're good to go with your milk, Gary.
I'm happy they delivered my milk today. I thought they might have a delay because of this typhoon. But got my milk. Now all I need is some power. So who's with us? You got Master Mr. Dave, and we got Filipina Moments.
Yes. You always learn who true loyal friends are, don't you? Sometimes. I'm sure.
Hey.
Well,
Carl, if you're with us, how you doing?
yeah, Mr. Dave's going to get Starbucks soon.
He is.
Well, there's a question.
How long did Che work for you, Mr. Gary and Leia?
She still works for him.
Well, first of all, I think it's supposed to be Sir Gary, not Mr. Gary.
It's 1 year.
Well, yeah, you said.
Yeah, 1 year last.
I don't even like.
Yeah, it's 1 year, Mr. Dave. 1 year and.
Yeah. Che's had
What?
I guess an interesting past year. She's got to experience a lot of things, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's true. I was thinking more along the lines of her just, living with you guys, getting to experience obviously Thailand is a big deal.
Well, yeah, but before that, I think we took her on her longest journey ever, and that was just a few hours drive to Iloilo. Actually, even Bacolod, I think, was one of her longest trips she'd ever done, right?
Yeah, it's my first time.
Yeah.
Now, can you imagine that? I mean, you're in your 20s and you've never ventured more than like 100 kilometers from your home.
Yeah.
Can you imagine?
That's wild when you think about it, because somebody like me or you, especially like before coming to the Philippines, all the things that we've had the blessings and opportunities to experience, we take it for granted. Um, kind of like almost like thinking everybody, you forget that not everybody has those opportunities. And then when you see someone like Che get to experience something like that, as nervous as she was going through immigration and the interrogation process, and forgetting when Tracy was her birthday.
Yeah, Che, when's my kids' birthdays?
Grace is February.
There we go. You failed. You're not coming. You don't get through.
Oh boy. Imagine right now, no pressure at all, and you forgot. So I definitely
It's
think,
February 22.
hey,
All,
don't
all the
tell.
bir- all the birthdays are coming up in November. We got Bless is on 2nd. My wife is
Yeah.
on the 3rd, and then
That's
our
right.
Bible group. We got Fred on the 1st. We got Ben. I can't remember Ben. Ben's on the 2nd as well. I think it's
I didn't
crazy.
forget blessed birthday Hule. Uh, just only Gracie. I don't forget.
All right. Okay, you 4 people out there. I think let's get some questions from you or some comments.
Yeah,
Mm.
help us out. We're bored. Um, Not much to do.
I
But you
wouldn't say I'm
seem,
bored. I've got a lot to do. I just it's not good when you haven't got power though.
well, you
Of
seem to
course,
think, this is going to blow over pretty quickly.
yeah. Well, if you look at the all the projections on the satellite imagery and all that, it looks like the clouds and the well, not so much the clouds, but the rain should cease here around right around lunchtime.
Yeah, when I looked at like the hour by hour, it did all it showed for tomorrow was clouds.
Right.
I mean,
I use it's a pretty good app, the Zoom, like Zoom Earth or something like that, and it gives you almost live updates on the weather, satellite images and projections and all that.
yeah.
Maybe it's wrong. I don't know. Maybe you're right. Maybe it'll rain all day. We'll see.
Yeah, so you figure we're in the Philippines. Some days that you think it's going to be rainy, we get lucky and we get sunshine. And then, like you said before the other day, it's unpredictable.
It sure is.
So when
It's
did
the
your
time of year
power,
when it's really.
when did
When
your
did my
power
power go
go?
off?
Yeah.
Yeah, it went. Actually, it's funny because I woke up at like 5 o'clock, and I wanted to go back to sleep. Then I just had this thought. I thought, I know the power's going to go at any time, and I want to have my tea. And what, I'm going to go and drink that now. I made my tea. As soon as I finished my tea, power was gone. So it was about 5:30, between 5:30 and 6 a.m.
Well, I mean, that's good, because at least you're able to sleep a decent amount of time with the air con.
Yeah. Although if there's ever a night where we wouldn't need aircon, it would have been last night.
And obviously, right now, it's not hot outside at all. So it's comfortable with thank goodness, when you have a power outage, it's better to have one out now versus on a hot, sunny day. or you couldn't even run your fans or anything.
Yeah, Banago Riverside. It's flooding. Look, it's over there.
There
Remember?
you go. We go. Did everybody
Oh,
leave?
so
I know
by
Carl was here
Riverside
earlier, but
Hospital.
there we go. That's-
Riverside Park.
Riverside Park's all flooded. They show people pushing their cars.
It's
ah,
north.
where's that again?
Riverside.
Riverside Park,
Banago.
Banago, Bacolod City. Oh, it's pretty deep.
Wow.
It's
Yeah, I wonder
north.
what it'll be like driving into town. You think it'll be flooded along Laxon Street or?
I wait. It's on Baha Park, Riverside, Barangay Banago, Bacolod City.
That's a lot deeper. And I mean, there's literally big pickups. Show him this if he can see it.
With my eyesight, I know. Oh, I can sort of see it. Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's pretty deep.
Yeah, it's north.
And I guess I mean, I don't know a lot about the infrastructure here and what the water drainage is like, but I'm guessing it's just too much water for them to handle.
Yeah. Whoa, what was that?
Yeah, see, Mr. Dave says, was there a worry that Che would get offloaded at immigration when you traveled to Thailand? You should actually explain why you had concerns, how you prepared for that, because that people don't. We're kind of trying to explain that to Kevin, and I don't know all the ins and outs yesterday because we brought up how Che was worried going through immigration because she kind of had to go through the questions, and he wanted to know. He wanted to know the difference of being that Che worked for you and Leah, why it would be an issue versus like him taking a Filipina just as a couple. Is there a difference?
No, there really isn't. It's because it was her first journey outside of the Philippines, and they always have the idea that the Philippines go in there for other reasons. They're assuming they don't have money, and maybe they're going to go and do something illegal in another country. So when it's the first trip, they tend to be a little more strict.
Yeah.
So they'll usually ask a bunch of questions, and if they have any suspicions, I mean, if it wasn't in this case because she was working for us, there was questions directed at that. But if you, for instance, if you took her, they would ask questions about your relationship, and
Yeah.
and if they didn't, or they suspected that maybe this isn't legit, or if you guys had just met or something, and that wouldn't make sense that you're already taking her to Thailand, and they may question further. And so it's not because you work for us. That's just for any Filipina on their first trip. Expect lots of questions, and you should prepare for it by bringing proof of finances. If you're supporting, if she doesn't have money, but you're going to be supporting her, show and prove that you're doing that. I actually got an affidavit of support notarized, so it was like a promissory note that we're taking care of things, and then proof that we had the money, of course. Also, in a relationship, it's good to prove your relationship with pictures, show that you've got a history together, so it'll be taken more seriously. So those are a couple of things you should prepare for.
So that was basically why the questions that were asked to her were more directed about her relationship with you and the family.
Right. And it would have been really easy and smooth had she not had a hiccup on the birthday. But thankfully, we had a very nice immigration officer, and obviously liked Che's smile, and let us through.
Well, yeah, like he was saying that had you were fortunate that you had your little hiccup on not knowing the birthday, that you had a good uh, agent or whatever that was doing the questions. And then obviously,
He changed the question.
yeah, he changed
And
it.
then he said, like, don't be scared. I don't want to bite you.
Don't be scared. I don't want to bite you. But yeah, that's what we were talking about yesterday with Kevin, and he really wanted to know what the situation was, and I said, I don't know if it's any different because if you're basically a nanny working for a family, or if you're, going with the whole family with the children, or if it was different with, if you're just the girlfriend going with the foreigner. But you obviously make a good point. It basically comes down to a Filipina traveling outside the country, especially her being a first time. So I guess once she got that first stamp in her book, her passport, the next time won't be such a, an interrogation. They'll
Right.
become more lenient towards once they
Well,
see.
you never can guarantee that, but I mean, once you've done a trip and without incident, obviously it gives credibility to you next time. You've already, you've left the country and come back, and you didn't do anything bad. So
Yeah.
obviously you've got a track record that you're legit. So of course it makes it easier after you've had that first one. That doesn't mean they're not going to question you though, and they might, because next time if you take her, you know, you guys, it'll be when you're married, it'll be a slam dunk. But until then, you just have to prove your relationship, prove a history, and prove it's legit, because they probably will ask you on it.
We took his front of the.
So what?
We took his on the front, like the front of the guy in the uniform.
Oh,
We took his.
but yeah, like, but you had a backup plan in place too. If for whatever reason they wouldn't have allowed Che to go through, she was gonna stay in Manila.
Yeah.
Right. Well, what they would have done if they weren't buying the questions, they would have sent her back for further interrogation, basically, and that's where I had my backup. That's why I got what I got. I had all the documents and proof of everything. Um, so we would have probably been okay anyway, even if they did question her further, because we had the backup, and proof and information. So
But yeah, that you relieved Gary's stress and tensions of the trip, because I think that once you guys got through that, you could once again exhale. Because I know you were kind of nervous up to that point. You have a big
yeah,
trip planned, and
yeah,
you just
yeah.
wanted
It
to
was still
go.
nerve wracking.
Yeah, you just wanted to go smoothly without any hiccups, like your hiccup, not remembering her birthday. But other than that, I don't know, Gary, you don't have to drag on too long with this, because it doesn't just seem like people have better things to do.
It's not so that much that I think, and I don't know the keys, but obviously your the live isn't being promoted to people, and I don't know, maybe because maybe once you get monetized, I said maybe that'll make a difference.
Yeah, that probably would make a difference, because I mean, if you look at a lot of people that do live stream right now, it's either they're monetized, well over 1,000 subscribers. They got the obviously the view hours to put them
Oh, this is the
through. So yeah,
terminal.
but we've had our moments. Like the one time Che and I think it's about the schedule and the time too. Like, what was it, a Saturday night
It's
in
Friday night.
was it Friday or Saturday?
It's Friday night.
Our Friday, but I was thinking it was the Friday. I thought it was Saturday night for us. Or no, you're right. It was Friday night. And we did really well on that live stream. So it's just kind of interesting. Again, I'm not going to even try to figure out the algorithm anymore. You know. Oh, cool. Look who showed up. Stiff Richard. What's shaking, guys? Hey, thank you for being here. We're bored. It's raining.
But yeah, you're bored. I'm not bored.
Typhoony weather. How's things going with you, Richard, in Oklahoma?
You're bored because you can't walk.
Well, yeah, that's
Doesn't it?
true.
No chase on that. There's no one on the freaking live streams.
What?
Later.
You put your face on there and Chase face, you'll get more people watching.
No, no, I'm not.
Yeah, yeah. It's
She
about the
said she's not watching.
female.
Yes, yeah.
Do it, you still. Kalau nonton lah. Oi.
No hiding. You're not allowed to hide. Oh, now you're going to sleep? Oh my gosh.
Oi. I can't
This
believe you
this
guys
this
like
sec
I'm
this
not ready. Yeah.
this segment of the live stream is called Bedroom Confessions of a Filipina. Bedroom Confessions of a
Guys, I'm
Filipina.
not dressed to do live stream. I can't believe Gary's doing that. You.
There's nobody there anyway.
Yeah, but people will see that later.
Oh yeah, good point. Well, no, because Michael doesn't always have them go live afterwards.
Yeah, delete it, Michael.
Delete.
Delete it later. I'm not dressed.
You're not dressed. You're not clothes on.
Mr. Dave.
Mr.
My friend Leia.
If that doesn't get views, nothing will.
Yeah, I know. Like, I mean, we're dying here. We got two old old foreigners, and then the only hope we have is the younger Filipinas giving us a spike on the channel.
There you go. Funny.
But Mr. Dave says hello, friendly Leah.
Friendly Leah's run away.
She ran away.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Richard, consistency is the name of the game dealing with the algorithm, whether it's one show a week or 7. Yeah, I think that is true. And like I said, I was missing an action on my videos because I was on the mend and not in the mood when I had my freak injury playing pickleball. Gary and I's live streams took a back seat due to Gary having some unfortunate luck in his previous home, but so it was kind of like we were in the mood, but we weren't in the mood.
Yeah. Talking about last live stream, what did you do? Because the views after the fact, yours suddenly went up to even more than what I got on my channel. How did you do that? Did you change the title or something? Or
Change the title on what?
on the last live stream that we did.
I changed the title.
Yeah, obviously that had an impact.
I put keywords in my title. Foreigners, whatever we were talking about, like I put foreigners, Bacolod City. I don't remember exactly what I changed the title to, but what in the world are you doing? Are you live on Facebook? Oh my God, now Jay's live on Facebook.
Are you serious?
My camera is not really good, so
But
it's really good.
wait, here we go.
Richard.
Richard says, I'm doing well. Weather is getting more fall-like. I love it. Yeah, I can handle fall because you still have those warmer days, and I can leave the windows open at night in the US. I remember that. But other than that, I don't miss the winter. Mr. Dave has a question for you, Jay.
Mr. Dave, how old is Jay?
Or as you say, how young is Jay? Tell him your age.
What do you think they just?
Oh, so now she's asking you to guess, Mr. Dave. He's probably, if I had to guess, he's probably going to say younger than what you are, but maybe he'll say older. I don't know.
What do you think, Mr. Dave?
So basically, Gary, I would recommend, because it's already showing, I went through just about all my old videos, all my regular videos, my shorts, and any of my lives that I had made public. I tweaked the titles where it still reflected on what we were talking about, or even lives that I just did on my own. But it made sure I always constantly had in foreigner, Filipina, or foreigners, Filipinas, and Bacolod City, or at least Philippines, all the time for everything.
Well,
24. Wait. Steve Richard. Hey, Jay. Hi, Steve.
Stop! He can't hear you. Talk louder. Say.
Hi, Jay. Good. to see you.
from Richard, and then you got Mr. Dave.
Mr. Dave,
To-
-1. -1, Mr. Dave.
She'll be 24
Next year.
next January. But that was a very good guess.
Almost.
At least you didn't say like 18 or 19. Sometimes she does look like a little kid. I mean, it is funny. I'm just like, I look at her, I'm just like, why do you look so young today? And then other days,
I don't think so. I don't look like.
Maybe you're looking at yourself and thinking, I'm feeling so old, and it makes her look younger.
I think it's one of those makeup day or no makeup day. Makeup day makes her look a little older and more mature. No makeup makes her look a little younger. Hit or miss. Yeah.
Ha ha.
That
Hello.
happens.
Rome Martinez, is he one of your subscribers? I haven't heard that one.
Rome Martinez. Now, for some reason, that name looks familiar in the picture. Wait, why does that look Rome Martinez? Rome. I don't know why that, like, it's so hard for me to see, but Rome, have you been on our live stream, or are you a subscriber of my channel? Which brings me to the point I should always say, if anybody's on here, the very few people, give a thumbs up. If you're not a follow or of Gary's channel, it's American Christian in the Philippines for now. He's supposed to change it this week.
Yes. Oh, Power's back.
Going live on YouTube, guys. Kay ulan, di may kagawas.
Yeah, so he's
That's
supposed
great.
to change it, but if you're not a subscriber to his channel, please do it. If you're not a subscriber to my channel, I would greatly appreciate it, which obviously you know what it is, something simple, or at something simple too. If you're not a subscriber to Leah's channel, why don't you introduce her channel? What's Leah's channel? Oh my gosh, you don't even know? Philippine Family Life with Leah. Holy crap.
It's hard to remember.
Oh my gosh. Che sometimes has a little, we call them in America like brain freeze. Sometimes I say brain fart. Oh my gosh, look who it is. It's the beautiful Gracie.
Hi, Gracie. Good morning. You're so beautiful.
What are you doing?
Well, thanks for being here, Rome. If you're still here, appreciate your support. Please tell us more about you or where you're from. And I apologize if I don't remember. It gets difficult. I wish I could remember everybody.
Mr. Dave, Furniture is always smiling.
Oh yeah, smiling and laughing. And if she's with her sister Leah, although they're not really sisters, but you would think they are. Those two are crazy together. Richard giving me some YouTube advice.
Oh,
Says post a notification of the time and day you want to go live. Yeah, I do agree with that. Gary, usually if I go live with Gary, he usually posts the day before. But I guess if we ever got to a point where we stuck with a day, you know, we could schedule it every week. I do think that does help. I definitely does help. Today was just hey, let's just do a live stream because we have nothing better to do. And stuck in the house, raining. Gary obviously has no power, but charged up equipment to be able to be on the live stream. We do have our power here.
don't press the buttons. No, Gracie, don't press the buttons.
But lots of rain. Kind of lonely.
You want filter? I know that. She's looking for the filter.
She's looking for a filter, thinking we're just talking video chat.
Filter.
I don't know what it is.
She's a celebrity right now. Gracie's a celebrity.
Oh, wait, what's she doing? Gracie, I don't know what she did.
Green screen.
How'd you do that? Oh, there you go. Turn it off.
Yeah, this Susan is there, and then at the end, hello.
Say
Now
to
you're
hi to
on
everybody.
Facebook,
Mhm.
and they could be on YouTube also.
Pwede mo maglantaw sa YouTube live ni Something Simple. No.
Well, I don't know if she's gonna see.
I know, but I said Something Simple lives on YouTube with American Christian in the Philippines.
And his name is Gary, not Sir Gary, right?
Hi, Gracie.
Uh, Richard says, I have a name for your show, Filipino Fun in the Sun. Yeah, it could be that, but not today. I guess
No, don't press that. Gracie, it's on it.
Filipinos bummed because of no sun today.
I'm gonna close. I've got to hang out now.
I mean, I don't really know if you can see
No, because
the,
this was YouTube.
can't really see the rain, but
I want this.
Gracie, stop
I
pressing
see
buttons.
yet, huh?
Gracie.
What is it? What is that?
what is it? Who's that?
Hello.
So yeah, anybody, did you tell your friends to get on the live stream? This
Yeah.
one? Or at least
No.
subscribe, and then they can say hello on this.
Yeah, pwede mo lantaw sa among live sa YouTube, Something Simple ang name sa channel.
Gracie's all excited. She's like, this is fun. I like being home with daddy instead of going to school.
How about any questions for Gracie?
Yeah, Gracie, do you have any questions?
Not Gracie.
Gracie, I forgot your birthday.
Yes.
Gracie.
Honey, help.
she's wild now.
See, this is how we create fun in the Philippines. On a rainy, typhoony day, we make it all about friends and family, children.
Right.
Yeah. We keep it real. This is a genuine live stream right now. Family related. I'm just waiting. Where's Leah hiding? What's she doing?
I don't know what she's doing. Honey?
Mr. Dave says, by the way, Mr. Simple, I was born in Boston, but raised in New York City and Massachusetts. So that's really cool. I've been to Boston many times. I actually went to a Boston Celtic basketball game against the Orlando Magic. I've been to Madison Square Garden, where I saw the New York Knicks against Orlando when Shaquille O'Neal was playing for Orlando Magic. So I've been to New York. Actually, I spent a lot of time in New York City. I had a 2-year relationship with a girl in New York City many, many, many years ago. That's where I learned to experience. That's where I learned to. Yeah, Gary, we don't see you.
Yeah, because
Oh, there he is. Hey, you
I
got
had,
a
I had
question?
another phone call and Gracie keeps pressing all the
Gary
buttons.
have a question.
You have a question, Gary?
Can I move this?
How old is Gracie?
No. I'm gonna. Yeah.
She's 24.
24. So now, why are you going over here?
Because against the light, I can't do my end.
All right, well then.
Gracie is
Because I try to invite people to
5.
actually live there, so I hope it helps.
Yeah, she's 5 and will be going on 6.
Yeah.
She's growing fast too.
She's in kindergarten.
Yeah, that's right. She just started her. Now, do they have like preschool here, but pre-kindergarten here?
Yeah.
Yeah. Gracie was in that. She was in that last year back in Dumagetti.
Okay.
That was preschool, pre-kinder.
I didn't know if they had a preschool, but I thought I did remember that Gracie when we would go to Ground Zero and do
Hi,
Spaghetti last year, I remember
Good
she
morning.
kind of had, did Gracie go every day of the week or just a couple days?
Morning,
She
madalas
went,
niya or
no, 5 days a week,
All right, but only for like so many hours.
like 2 hours, 2.5 hours, something like that.
Okay, this is my cousin. She live at Naka sa California, Tino?
I think Che has more or just about the same amount of viewers on her Facebook Live than we do on YouTube.
Yeah, my neighbor. She's doing vlog on Facebook, and then the Susan. She live Vanilla, the young lady, and then Ati Mariela is there, and then my cousin.
Well, yeah, Susanna is who we met on the tricycle
Yeah.
that time. Yeah. Yeah, Gracie, Richard says she's a cutie and seems very smart. Yeah, she's smart because she's tech savvy. It's called plenty of experience on the cell phone, right, Gary?
Yeah, that's not necessarily a good thing, is it? But
She
she is a
probably
cutie.
she probably knows some things on a computer maybe that even Gary doesn't know. Like she just can. Kids are just beep, 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 beep. They know what they're chief.
I don't doubt it.
Yeah, I didn't even know you had that green screen option background.
I didn't know either. That's what happens when you've got a 5-year-old pressing all the buttons.
Richard says pre-K, half days in pre-K here. I guess, yeah, that's basically what she went through here. I think she didn't have like full days, right?
Yeah, I did that before when I was kid. When I was kid.
What is this? Bring them on.
Hi.
All right,
You-
Michael, I'm gonna exit the live stream right now because I've got a few things I've got to get done here, and now we've got power back. It's good. I probably won't be going into town. I don't really need to now. So I think
I'll
when I
try to
exit,
add up this things.
yours continues.
I think so.
Yeah, yeah. All right, then I'll keep tabs on it, and maybe you'll pick up a few more people.
Because alive.
Mr. Dave left you a comment. You better read it first.
Mr. Gary has a similar size, demeanor, and accent to an Irishman that I grew up around. That is why it's hard for me to call Mr. Gary an American. Well, can't help you there. I'm American. What can I say? I do have my middle name is kind of Irish though, so there you go. Maybe that's what you see in me.
So I have Irish in me. I have a lot of. My grandfather used to say because I had Irish, German, Italian. I'm basically a mutt. Yeah, I have a little bit of everything.
Well, that's good. That means you can relate to everything.
Ay, ay, ay.
All right, guys. Good luck. Go get some more viewers, and we'll be chatting to you soon. And if I don't see you today, we'll see you at Bible study tomorrow.
And we'll be doing a live stream next week, right?
Yeah, for sure.
All right. Gotcha. I'll see you, Gary.
All right. Goodbye. Take care. See you, Cher.
Gary.
She's like, see you, Gary.
Hey, bye.
Bye. All right, so now we're all here. If anybody's still here, I don't know how much longer we'll stay on. We're going on an hour. But yeah, like Richard had mentioned, definitely it's better to schedule a live stream. But again, this is like a last minute thing and nothing to do. Mm. I get bored easily. That's why I always like going out walking and being active.
You walk, it's raining.
Well, I know I can't. That's why I'm gonna.
Bagyo, cool, bagyo. Sa paglakaw nga bagyo man.
That's why I'm gonna go crazy today, because I'm stuck in this apartment. Which that's why I'm gonna live stream. And obviously, I don't have nothing better to do, and it gives me an opportunity to at least talk to all the regulars that are here and the regulars that are here. But anybody who's on Facebook watching, if you're not subscribed to my YouTube channel, it's something simple.
I put it there.
Okay, you put it up. Or at something simple too is the easiest way. At all one word.
Mr.
Two. So Yeah. What's Mr. Dick? Richard, I guess you're leaving, but be well. Everyone wanted to drop in and say hello. Thank you very much for dropping in, making our day much better than it is. You have to be a little creative, I guess, on days like this. But now that I'm healed up for the most part, I'm still not rushing in for my freak groin slash past hernia operation procedure. That's basically what I think I aggravated but bad because I had a freak misstep playing pickleball. I'm just going to take it easy. They wanted me to play pickleball yesterday, right?
Yeah, but we're trying to invite you if you want.
Well, yeah, I just said I'm not ready. I don't want to push it yet.
Yesterday.
Oh, I know you didn't play, but the reason I didn't play is because I'm not ready. I walking is a lot is good enough for me.
We tell you about anything.
Mr. Dave says, "What is Mr. Simple's hometown?" Born and raised in Altoona, Pennsylvania. That's where I was born and raised for the majority of my life. Then when I was, I guess right after I graduated high school, my dad's job got transferred to Pennsylvania, but Mechanicsburg, Pennsylvania, we moved to, and I was basically there for good until I decided at one point in my life I was living in Florida for almost 2 years. If I wasn't here right now, I would maybe still be in Pennsylvania, but with long-term plans to reside and retire in Florida. I'm a warm weather guy. I'm tired of cold. I can handle any type of weather because I had to deal with four seasons, but yeah, I'm happier in the sunshine. Obviously, I'm happier in the summer living in Pennsylvania during the four seasons because you're getting adequate sunlight. You're out and people are just out and about more doing stuff. You know, winter's the longest time of the year. What, 5 months?
Hmm.
You know, I hate winter. Don't miss it. Mr. Dave has a question for you too.
Mr. Dave. Wait. Mr. Dave, I asked before about cheese struggle in Philippines because she doesn't have like skin.
Yeah, you have dark skin. You're not a light-skinned Filipina, so like you might need to explain where you grew up, your life, other than the fact you grew up on a province.
Yeah, I grew up in province like
Where, like,
Mabatsu Ayong and Mr. Dave. It's part of Negros Oriental. I'm pure Bisaya, Bisdak. Yeah, that's why I have a dark skin because
I started working at.
no. I struggles in the Philippines because it doesn't have.
Well, why do you think you're so dark? I think I know why. Because you worked out in rice fields
Yeah, I work.
and was
Yeah,
exposed to a lot of
almost
sun.
every day.
At the age of 7.
Yeah, yeah, 7. When I was 7, my mom teach me how to plant the rice and then like almost every day.
And you worked 8 to 10 hours a day, or when
Yeah,
you were
sometimes.
done.
Yeah.
When you, but basically, at least the
Mhm.
very minimal was 8 hours, but sometimes 10.
Hi, Tayrofa. Yes, Leah's sister's there. Yeah, that's why I have a dark skin because it's exposed to the sun, and then I don't like wearing a cap with when I work and when I work
In the rice field.
in the rice field because it's really hot. So I don't want to. I don't like wear cap or anything in my head. Just jacket like this, and then yeah, that's it. Like even it's raining, we're working at the rice field. Like
But imagine working. I can't imagine working that kind of labor, that kind of squatting in a rice field,
Shout out
8 to 10 hours, sometimes maybe even more.
Musta
as a
naman ka?
7-year-old.
Okay ra te na ami bakulod ka.
Good luck finding
Germany,
someone that's willing to do
na-stuck
that
with
kind of
ang
manual
apartment
labor where
kay
I'm from
Baguio.
in the United States.
Musta
I
naman
don't know if
dira?
I'd ever see. I mean, I'm not saying there wouldn't be, but yeah, imagine being
Yeah, it's
7 years old, working manual labor in a rice field on the hottest of hottest days in the Philippines, kind of like, because it's wet and water, it's like swampy.
Yeah, and then the water and then the muddy.
And I'm sure there's a lot of bugs.
Yeah,
Mosquitoes, but leeches.
Yeah, I don't like it.
I don't think anybody likes leeches because aren't they the things that kind of
But
connect to
you
you?
don't have choice if you live in the province. What?
Little bug fly. But
You
yeah,
don't have, you don't have choice if you live in the province because how can you survive if you don't have
right. And that's
if you don't
kind of,
have money there, if you don't have anything there, you need to go like farming and everything. You need to plant a plant or corn and then rice.
and that's basically what his,
vegetables.
listen, that's basically what his question is. I asked before about Chase. I mean, that was a struggle that
It
you had to
is.
go through for survival and
Yeah, for survival.
working for food. And she took me out into the rice fields. I actually did a video when we were there a month ago or more, but
Yeah, but
she took me into the rice fields that she actually worked.
yeah, it's not easy
Uh,
because if you plant the rice, you need to wait like 3 to 4 months before you're gonna harvest it. So you need to wait like you need to be. That's why like you need to be patient. Yeah.
yeah, I mean, I'm thankful for the life that I had or have too. I mean, it's crazy though. Like, I'll never truly understand what someone like her or anybody else went through those kind of struggles. I'll never, I can hear it and
Ate Inis there, Ate
feel the
Inis.
compassion and, the sympathy that you
Basta,
have.
basta.
But until you actually do it, and the closest I got to it was actually just being in those rice fields, but then putting in the thoughts in my mind going
Hi,
like,
Ate Imi.
wow,
How are you?
I can't even imagine being 7 years old doing that kind of work. Although when I was seven, I was not working in a rice field, but my father had me working and doing manual labor, push mowers that weren't self-propelled, trimming weeds and stuff. And, we didn't have this electric weed trimmer or whatever. I had it looked like a sickle, a stick, like with a blade on the end. But my father,
Ate Imi's there.
hmm?
Ate Imi.
She could be on YouTube too.
Ate, nag-live me sa YouTube. I'm gonna add her on Facebook.
But I don't know, like,
Ate,
obviously didn't go through what she went through, but worrying about what you're gonna eat or not eat.
Yeah, every day we're worried about what we're gonna eat. Like,
But that would be very, yeah. I can't imagine what it would be like not knowing. Did you ever go days where you actually didn't eat?
what?
Did you ever have days in your childhood that there was nothing to eat?
Yeah, of course.
Wow.
Like,
How many days would go by with no food?
it's not like a day. It's like we need to eat breakfast, just coffee and yeah, it's coffee. The black coffee. That's it. Our breakfast before. Sometimes if we don't have food for breakfast, and so we, it's we say the food for dinner. So
Yeah, it's again, I'll never know what it's like, but my eyes have been open to a lot of things because I see things and it hits your heart, in ways that I never experienced when you see people that are have their struggles. And
and then we try to eat like what do you call that? Rice and salt on it. And then we put hot water. So we have rice with soup.
so rice and salt and hot water.
Mhm.
So it's like rice soup.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I mean, that's one of the main ingredients in a lot of things, but soup for sure is
And then
salt.
yeah.
Cut up an onion, salt, carrots, like that's how you really, and then add chicken to it, let it
But
boil.
before we don't have. We just that's it. that's yeah. We need to survive, then it's not easy. We're happy if we have a dried fish once
Well,
a
that
week.
is that like? Would you say is that like your favorite food? Philippine food is dried fish, or you like chicken adobo more?
I think because I used to eat like almost every day we eat like rice and dried fish and then sometimes there's vegetables on that. But yeah. Sometimes I wish I have I able to cook fish, dried fish here, but
So if you can have any Philippine food you want, and you could only choose, what is your favorite?
I just dried fish.
Yeah, that's interesting.
Yeah.
If I can only choose one Philippine food that I actually experienced trying, it's obviously adobo, boneless chicken adobo. That is, you know.
Mm, I know.
And I like the food of the place that we went to that we got the all you could eat. That place that the,
Yeah, I forgot the name.
yeah, that was good food. There's Emmy. She's on.
Hi, Ate! Wow, bulat ginamos. Yes, Ate, it's really good. Like dried fish with ginamos and saba, the banana saba. Ah, you're gonna dip there. Yummy. I miss it, Ate.
Oh wow, Bobarino, we haven't seen you in forever. Hello to you. How are you doing? My goodness. I was wondering about you the other day. I was like, because you kind of remind me, you look similar to a friend of mine from Pennsylvania back home. And it's funny. And I haven't had, I guess, that many live streams since the last time I saw you. So it wasn't like you missed many, but I remembered you and I was thinking about, uh, I just wondering where what you've been up to, because I knew you said you were eventually going to be coming here and stuff. And uh, that's so wild. Sometimes it's just crazy. You think about somebody and all of a sudden they appear. That's really cool.
I know, sorry. He said
All
sorry.
right. But I'm glad you're here too, Emmy. And hey, if you're here, hit the thumbs up, the like button on the video. That helps tremendously, grows my channel and helps relieve me of any stress of my channel growing. Uh, Mr. Dave says, by the way, Mr. Corey from It's Me blocked me. He didn't like all my. You serious? Um, Mr. Dave, I'm a friend of, very good friend of Corey's. It's me. He's a great person. I think maybe there must be some kind of misunderstanding because that's crazy. Like maybe, like I said, sometimes people's personalities, when they're funny, um, they don't understand somebody's humor if they, especially if they don't know you, they only know you online. So they could misinterpret something that was something simple that you said, not meaning any harm. So I get your personality. So uh, I will mention something to him for you. Um, Plus your photograph, although I know what you truly look like, I know you don't look like that, like a serial killer. So who knows? Maybe he doesn't even know that that's from a movie. That's like he told me. I knew it was from a movie. I just didn't know if it was from Suicide Squad or whatever. But you combine your comments with the way that image looks. That can I can understand why somebody might be like, oh my gosh, who is this? Even remember the first time I ever saw you, I didn't know what to think either. But then I just kind of played along with it, and then I got to know you. I'll talk to Corey for you, Mr. Dave. I'll get you reinstated. Bobarino says, I know, sorry, just been so busy getting things ready to make my move. So, wait a minute. I guess I was just going to ask you what you already answered. I'm flying to Nebraska for 2 weeks and we'll be in Cebu the 17th. So the 17th of October, that's crazy because that's the day we're moving out of this apartment, going into a short-term Airbnb in McCollin before we move into our more permanent apartment in McCollin on November 1st. So you'll be going into Cebu into the 17th, but Bobarino, I mean, you don't have to be all specific if you don't want to, but He's like, what is your plan then after you get to Cebu? Like, are you staying there for a while, or or do you have plans to just stay there for a week or two? Then you're gonna go to this place. What are your plans, Bobarino? I was just curious. That's good, man. Time flies. What are you laughing at? I know. Who? They're talking.
This is my cousin. This is my cousin.
Che's on her Facebook Live, but they don't really, they're just watching and then she reads the comments. But all right, Emmy, my dear, when are we coming to Dumaguete? Yeah.
I don't know, ate. Okay, because he always worried about the bus trip because it's very long trip, like almost like 7 hours, like 6 hours and a half, I think.
If I can, Emmy, if I can somehow figure out a way to travel to Dumaguete, not on a bus, I would probably be there yesterday. 6.5 to 7 hours on a bus is just not fun.
Yeah, that's why I suggest you that they have a flight from here to.
Well, I know I can fly.
Cebu
If
to
I go, if
Dumaguete.
here's what happens, if I come to Dumaguete, I will be flying there. That's how I'm gonna do it. Uh, so that's and I might take a trip. I don't know, at some point, just do something on my own because that's what I want to do. I know that Kent, Emmy, you know who Kent is, and then there's obviously David. I speak to both of them. I know.
I know.
Let me get to them. I speak to them regularly, so uh, you monitor that.
Huh?
I said you monitor that. I monitor this. I speak to them regularly, and they've been asked. They want to get together too. Now they've kind of mentioned visiting here as
Yeah.
well, because Kent says I didn't know that, but he said he doesn't work at Butt First Coffee anymore.
He gonna.
So that's why we're here right now. But Amy, we will be coming back. You don't need to worry about that. I miss my friends there, and yeah. Bobarino says I will be in Cebu for a little over 2 weeks at an Airbnb. Then we are talking about coming up to Bacola around the 1st of November. That's great. Probably get an Airbnb and hopefully long term after. That's good. And hey, I can't make any promises, but my local friends here who are call my realtor agents, home searcher, apartment searchers that I recently became friends with. They're great people. Um, I don't want to mention them by name because they might not want me to put their names out in YouTube verse, but I told them any foreigners that I meet or that I'm friends with, and if I found anybody that were looking for a place to stay, I would recommend them, you people, foreigners, to my friends. They're great. They've been great for me so far. They're the ones that actually help set me up for my Airbnb. That'll be basically like an Airbnb, but it can be rented as a long-term apartment also. But so from October 17th till November 1st, we're going to stay at like this Airbnb. And then November 1st, we move into our more permanent place. So keep that in mind. Reach out to me. I'm gonna have to. I don't know if I put my email. Sometime I can put my email account on my YouTube, or my Facebook is another thing. You can find me on Facebook. Just search Michael Lee Scheller and friend me on there. It's just Michael Lee, Lee. Scheller is Scheller. And then you can reach out to me and just speak to me on Facebook Messenger. That's basically how everybody communicates here, especially in the Philippines. It's just easy and it's free. But Bruno says, I'll let you know and maybe we can meet up for lunch or something. Of course, um, meet people all the time. And I'm always open to meeting other people as well. I'm just glad you're coming. The other guy, Ben, he's here in Cebu right now. He's from Florida. And last time I saw him doing a live stream with Gary, my friend Gary, who his YouTube is American Christian in the Philippines, husband of Leah, which is Philippine family life with Leah. We did a live stream yesterday, and Ben popped in and said hello from Cebu, and I was like, I didn't even realize he was already in Cebu. So yeah, that's great how time flies, and I'm glad you'll be coming. And then Bobarino says that would be great. I could use the help. I'll help you in any way possible. I don't know everything, but I've learned quite a few things since being here in the Philippines. So I see your Bobarino. I saw your message request on Facebook Messenger. I will get to that later. So that's good. You work quick. But yeah, I'll help you in any way, and I'll get you in contact with my friend. And like I said, they're great. Mr. Dave says, when did Mr. Simple arrive in the Philippines, and did he date any Filipinas before Che? Yes, I did date before Che. See how she perks up? Look at that look. See that, Mr. Dave? Like, don't get me wrong. She's not like an overly jealous girlfriend, but she's like a typical woman Filipina. She wasn't paying attention to anything, and then all of a sudden she heard that, and it's like, bing. She's so anyway. I'll explain more to you. Yeah, I got here in the Philippines July 12th of 2024. I had always planned on coming to the Philippines regardless. So the girl that I met first, I met her online in the US before I came here. But I was already planning on coming to the Philippines regardless. That just kind of just happened. Um, Now, I wouldn't have come to the Philippines so soon hadn't I met her, because I wasn't really in a hurry, or like I just felt like, okay, I'll slowly plan it. And honestly, uh, the one person that I reached out to, who is one of my inspirations to come here originally, was Corey. It's me. Through many questions and reaching out to him, commenting on his channel, uh, he helped me in more ways than one, because I had no experience coming to Asia, none. I knew nothing. Now, I had a passport from previous trips, but never this far, but it had expired. So I got that renewed for another 10 years. And then he helped me with the process, finding my airline ticket and everything to get here. But besides that, I wasn't set to come until I met this other Filipino online. Long story short, which I can give you more specifics some other time, or if you watch other videos that I've been interviewed by Leah's channel, Gary's channel, I kind of give a little more in depth, but not much, because I'm not here to, like I said, it didn't work out, needless to say, but I did come here. I did meet her, and it was like coming here knowing that I was going to meet somebody here was nice, because wasn't going to feel like I was completely alone, not knowing anybody. So, but yeah, I did, you know, briefly date this other Filipina, and then that didn't work out. And then I kind of met another one, but that only lasted a few weeks, um, just because I just didn't feel comfortable. I just didn't see that going anywhere. And then I basically wasn't with anybody until I met her, which was kind of such a wild way to meet somebody. And it was basically through Facebook, because my profile popped up on her kind of like timeline in Facebook. Like when I was friends with Leah and Gary. So Che was friends with Leah and Gary on Facebook. So then all of a sudden, you get that little thing on Facebook where it says people you may know or something. Well, she didn't know me, but I don't know did you friend me first or like a picture first? I don't know what you did.
I did friend.
She saw me basically. She was a stalker. I'm kidding. She made the first move anyway, friended me, and then obviously then when I accepted the friends, it shows who she's friends with, and then I saw Gary and Leo, and I'm like, wow, she knows Gary and Leah. And then after we kind of liked pictures of each other for a while, that kind of gave me the okay to like finally send her a message, because I was very cautious of wanting to meet anybody after my little bit of drama in the Philippines, which is in Dumaguete. And it's kind of funny how people refer to Dumaguete as Dramageddon. Uh, so I had my share of drama. So at that point, I was just like, I didn't want to be with anybody. Uh, but anyway, yeah, met her on Facebook, sent her a message, hey, hello, do you know Gary and Leah? And then she's just like, yeah. And she basically told me she was working for them, helping them, like basically as a nanny, helping take care of the kids, the house, everything, laundry, cleaning, you name it. So that's how we met. But I had known Gary and Leah before knowing her, and she had been working for them for already several months. I had gone to places where they would go that Che, I think, was actually there watching the kids at Ground Zero when they would have Bible study. But knew nothing. Like Gary and Leah never said they had them. Like I didn't know anything about it. And yeah, the rest is history. It's kind of funny how things working out, right? Che.
What?
Just teasing her. All right, so that's one year. I arrived in July 2024. Was only supposed to stay for 2 months. Um, then I just kept extending because I didn't want to go home. I liked it too much. And then when I kind of went through the drama here, I was disappointed how things had gone. But then I didn't want to go home like feeling like a failure. So I was just like, I'm just going to stay, try and see what happens, see if things turn around, and make my experience more positive and have a better outlook on the Philippines. Not that I had a bad opinion of the Philippines. It was just, I just didn't expect the drama that happened, but it did. You know, I'm not my fault, the other person's fault. It's a combination of both. It just didn't work. That's like life anywhere, Sometimes you win, sometimes you lose, sometimes you hit a home run, sometimes you just hit a single, or sometimes you even strike out. Um, but yeah, then I went home March 17th of 2025 because I had to go home to take care of some things. And at that point, I basically made up my mind that I was going to live here more on a permanent basis. And then came back to the Philippines June 17th, 18th, but spent the night in Cebu because that's where I flew into. And then got up the next morning on June 19th, caught a plane to Dumaguete. Che, along with Gary and Leah, picked me up at the airport and then decided to come to Bacolod, where Gary and Leah lived, just because I felt more comfortable uh, being in a new place, obviously with good friends. And that's what life's about. You want to experience going to other places too. Will I forever be in Bacolod? I have no idea. Is it possible that I want to go live somewhere else? True. But maybe, and I'm learning that it seems like maybe the best thing to sometimes do is if you find a location that's comfortable, that has all the necessary things you need, and Bacolod has a lot, but then if you make somewhere a home base and then you go, all right, we're going to go visit here and stay there for a month, but then go back to where your home base is. And then, all right, wait a while, depending on your financial um, situation. Then you maybe pick another place you want to see and visit there for a month. And maybe after all these places you visit, you might end up wanting to say, you know what, I want to live somewhere else. I don't know if I'll ever own a home here. Um, I just don't know. Right now, if you're going to ask me, do I have any plans to, obviously, you got to be married to get land anyway. And obviously, I'm not married. I take each day, one day at a time. I don't set expectations for the future. I've been burnt by that kind of stuff before, like, my personal experiences. So I kind of uh, remember things in the past, try to learn from my mistakes and implement and try to not make those same mistakes in the present. So, yeah. I just live one day at a time, and I don't look into the future really for a lot of things other than uh, babbling on about that. Let me see. All right, so Bobarina, you found me on Facebook. Yeah, you're quick. That's good. I don't know why the screen looks like it froze up too. See, I'm froze. I don't even know.
Because someone calling.
Yeah, I wish I could kind of turn that off, like, but I don't know what to do, how to fix it now. Uh, hmm. Hey, if anybody can still hear me, am I frozen on the screen or can you actually see me? Because seem to be frozen. Well, at least what I see is I see myself frozen on the screen, but I'll read the comments in the meantime. Uh, Bobarina says, found you on Facebook. Okay. Uh, Bobarina says, you have a good one there, meaning you.
Yeah, it's gone. Ate Amy said it's gone.
Uh,
Yeah, because someone's calling. I think
hmm?
Ate Amy said no, is you're gone.
Darn it. I don't know how you fix it.
But someone's calling you.
I know, well, I can't help that someone called
Can
me.
you do
Hmm.
Yeah, audio. They have audio but no video.
That's because somebody was calling me and I
Yeah,
guess
because someone's
disrupted the channel, which is, uh, I guess I'm gonna have to in the future turn off incoming phone calls because now there's
calling. Yeah, I
no,
heard you.
I put this and then this. I really apologize, everybody. I'm kind of disappointed. Maybe I'll just jump off and jump back on and I'll try it again because it's not like I'm not going anywhere right now. So,
The audio's there, still there.
audio, but no video. Ugh. You, yep, we've lost you, but everything is black. Um, I wish I knew if there was another way to fix this without canceling the live stream, but I don't think there is. Whoops.
Okay, there.
Wait a minute. I might have figured something out. Let me know if you can see me. I just pushed this button and maybe I got everybody back, but um, uh, you have a good one there. Okay. Amy says, yeah, that's why I always nug you. Maybe she meant hug you.
Nag you. Like nag your head.
Oh, yeah, I know.
It's your drum.
Mr. Dave, I hope you try Kika McGeehan before you try Palawan stuff. Yeah, like I said, I'm open. Jeez, I wish he'd stop. I don't
See?
know why he keeps doing that. It's Megs. He keeps calling, but he
That's
doesn't know I'm on live stream. So, hey, Megs, I don't know if you're on this live. I know you knew I was having a live, but every time you call, you're kicking me off here. Mr. Dave, yeah, I will definitely try those things. He must be watching. He said, I'm sorry, I pushed the button. Yeah, kind of like if I'll have to remember in the future if I'm on live stream and someone tries it because I'm using my phone incoming call, it kicks me off. But Emmy says, hi, Mr. Dave, my intention is to be based in Indonesia, then go to islands in Cebu, Philippines sometimes.
Can you go? There's.
Wait a
Who's
minute, Jay.
that?
What do you
You're
mean?
not there yet.
Maybe you need to get off and come back
Mhm.
on. Just X out the whole thing. I don't know. I don't know what's going on. I really don't. Ah, but was it on before when I did
Right.
that? Video killed the radio star. Radio star, I guess. But if anybody can hear me, I'm going to log out and I'm going to come back on. We're just going to do that and start all over.